Hey guys, welcome to Dapper Lighting. Today we're going to go over what it takes to install our newest headlights, the 575, into this car, which is the C3 Corvette. This car is a 1969 Corvette Stingray. Before we do anything, make sure you disconnect your battery. Once you do that, we'll go ahead and start to take off the trim ring. There's two Phillips screws, one on each side. All right, now that we have the two Phillips screws of this headlight cover off, we're gonna go ahead and pull it off. Now we're gonna be real careful. There's not a lot of clearance between the bottom and the top of this cover, so just be gentle as you maneuver it out so as not to damage the paint on the headlight cover or on the body. Okay, so the next step will be to remove the chrome trim ring from the headlights. There are three Phillips screws. We'll go ahead and pull those out. And be sure as you're removing these to keep a hand on the headlight, just in case it wants to slip out and may bump up against the body. The chrome trim ring is off and the headlight is still plugged in, so we'll reach behind there and pull it out from the original plug, the back of the headlight and the original plug. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the same for the other side. Now let's talk about wiring options for these headlights. First off, if you have any wiring issues with the car, please take care of that first. These lights aren't going to fix those issues. So there are three major options when wiring up your headlights. The first one is to run halogen bulbs using all of your original plugs. The second option is to use HIDs with your low beams and halogens or LEDs with your high beam. The third option would be to run LEDs on all four headlights. With the HID setup, you're recommended to run our HID relay harness. So one thing to note with an HID system is that there will be additional wiring running through the front of the car, and the wires will need to go up to the headlights themselves. Because you have a moving headlight bucket, you want to make sure that the wires aren't going to be pinched by that mechanism. Also, you will need to find a location to mount your ballast. We'll be installing our newest headlight. This is the chrome 575 headlight with the classic halo. One thing to note is that the classic halos do require an inverter, whereas the modern halos do not. As far as wiring the halos on your headlights, most people choose to run them to the parking lights. So we have the headlights in. When installing the light, the tabs on the new headlight may not line up with the buckets on the car. You'll still be able to secure the headlight using the chrome ring and the three Phillips screws. Make sure that the light is vertical, and also make sure that you have the low beam housing and the high beam housing in the correct location. So we'll go ahead and install that chrome trim ring. Okay, now that we have the first one in, we'll go ahead and do the same thing for the other side. Now, the final step is to go ahead and install the headlight cover back onto the car, being sure to watch for this clearance on the top and the bottom. Then you can go ahead and put those two Phillips screws back in. Okay, we're all finished. If you have any questions, please check out dapperlighting.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.